TPC and Toy Daddies, TPC and Toy Daddies.
Toy Daddies unite, let's celebrate. Top 10 photos that make us salivate. Through the camera's eye, see the stories told. Loving toys forever, young hearts bold. Bold, bold.
What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Yimbo, and this will be a Toy Daddy evening. The boys are going to hop on in a second, but I do have a very special guest to bring on. But I won't keep them waiting too long. I just had to highlight my new streaming backdrop. So that big gray, I'm calling it it's Yimbonia's Capitol building, or what's another, Town Hall, but that is from Lone Wolf Labs. Actually, you have Toy Blocks' rooftop dio right there, right in the center. Everything else right there is all Lone Wolf. And I love Kev. We're going to be seeing him in a couple of weeks to show off some of the stuff he's working on for ToyCon. But I got to meet him today and pick up this beast, and I filmed a little video that I'm hoping to edit together to drop either, if I'm being realistic, Monday or Tuesday. But just a little, it's a new style for me. I'm trying something else out. So how's everybody doing? Hello. Let me get this out of here. But man, here we go. It's so big. That's not what I wanted. All right. So yes, tonight, very special guest. You know him, you love him. I certainly love him. It is Zach Oat from Diamond Select. So we're going to be talking about upcoming Diamond and Marvel stuff. But before I wanted to just share right now, because we're giving Zach some spotlight, because our boy has a book of toy photography out right now. So let's bring him in right now. Zach, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, man?
Oh, so wonderful, man. So again, we've always said it. You're one of us, you've been inundated in toys. You're, the majority of your life, just like us. And, you've been doing toy photography. Ooh, we got another Toy Daddy. Hey, what's up, Chewy? Oh, he's not ready. Okay. But yeah, so you've been doing toy photography now for, how long when would you say that you first started doing it?
I was taking pictures of toys for when I was working for Toy Fair magazine back in the 2000s. So
okay.
So it's been 20 years of taking pictures of toys, but and shooting stuff on sets and things, but doing it as like an artistic endeavor, it's really been the past about maybe 10-15 years working for a DST.
That's so great. And we, when Toy Father hops on tonight, we're gonna get to see. But there's our boy Zach. Look at this. I'm just so excited that you put this together. I know this is potentially part of you have, not that I'm forcing anything out of you, but maybe bigger plans, for this. But I think it's so great. So when did the book idea come about?
I've been working on it for a couple of years. Just the idea of doing something actually bigger than what this is, which is to do something that spotlights a lot of different artists, better artists than me, for sure, in the community.
First of all, don't knock yourself, Zach. This is not. We don't put people down. We build ourselves up here.
No. I appreciate it. But there are a lot of great artists out there, and I wanted to do sort of a guide, everybody's tips and tricks, and some of their favorite photos and stories behind them. And some of the big publishers were a little hestant about it because it's tough to do a book like this with a lot of different licenses in it through official channels. So sure. I'm doing it sort of with fair use of the photographs of products. There's right. A lot of smaller books out there like this, guides to toy lines and things like that. And yeah, I decided to start with one of mine, and if that inspires other people to do their own, then hey, that's great. I might do a second one just of mini-mate pictures, because the response to this one's been great, and I have a lot of fun shooting mini-mates too.
Yeah.
I intentionally did not do any mini-mate photos in this book so that I could do a second book down the road.
Oh, that is awesome. And you know what, Zach? This is a perfect time because, as we know, like we're still in March. We still have 31 days, right? So we have eight days left, 8 calendar days of March. So to help someone out there, so this is something that Zach, this was like part of a thing that I had gotten to talk about. I remember showing it off. I never got to open it up. And one of my big things is enjoying the toys. And if I can't enjoy something I picked up, then I would like someone else, toys to go to a good home. So one of the sets that, again, I only have this because of you, Zach, so thank you again. I'm going to bring this up because this is, boom, our friend Toy Father took this shot and posted it 2 hours ago. So tonight, at some point a little down the road, we're going to do a Mini-Mates giveaway of this amazing Daredevil set. So it does pain me to like part with it a little bit, but I know that it will get used, and that's what these toys are meant to. They're meant to breathe and have fun and be photographed. So that's what we're doing today. That's our little giveaway. So at some point this evening. So I just wanted everybody to know. Yeah. But look at this shit, right? Oh my goodness. So that's going to be really exciting to have a Mini-Mates book. I'm very excited about that too. How you doing, Chewy?
I'm doing well. Sorry I'm late. Hey, Zach, how you doing? Always good to see you.
Good to see you.
And I love the idea of a Mini-Mates book. I think that is something really whimsical about, figures in that size and scale and the antics that those little toys can get up to. I love that idea. It's like a coffee table book.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. I'm a big fan of them. There's a big photo thing going on right now called March of Mini-Mates where people are shooting pictures of them on Instagram. And they're very posable. They have 14 points of articulation, most of them. So you can do a lot with them, and you can get a lot of, not emotion, but sort of intention. You get a lot of action out of them. And I think they're a lot of fun for photography. I have a lot of fun with them myself.
Absolutely. And every time I look into Mini-Mates, I'm always reminded of how long Mini-Mates have been around.
Yeah.
Like, what's the series count right now, Zach? What's the latest one?
We stopped doing 2-packs, and we went to box sets. But if we're just counting the specialty releases through like comic shops, this would be series. We're offering series. We just hit series 86.
Wow.
Because Marvel Mini-Mates have been going since 2003. So, yeah, Series 86. And that doesn't count, we did a bunch of waves at Toys R Us. We did a bunch of waves at Walgreens that weren't part of that counting. We did a lot of individual box sets. And that's just for Marvel. And we've done so many other licenses, Ghostbusters, Halo, Back to the Future, Terminator. There's so many great lines out there. Predator.
Yeah.
So
it's one of my favorite things to do when we go to like cons or I'm in a different town or whatever, hitting up a local comic shop, because more than likely there's going to be Mini-Mates there and they'll have some that I've never seen before. Like I think it was Chris Con a couple years back. We stopped by I think it was called like the Angry Rooster or something like that comic shop, and they had Jay and Silent Bob zombie Mini-Mates.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, this is beautiful.
Well, oh man, I'm just so excited about the Mini-Mates. And again, I think the first time I had you on, Zach, is I hadn't realized the extensive history of Mini-Mates. And the fact that they've, again, been around for so long. It was somebody new. I was scrolling on either TikTok or Instagram, but there was some, new face crossed my path. And I forget which character, but they were talking about a character that had, and with their toys in the history of them being made. And they were saying, oh, yeah, and then these little, like, kind of articulate. I was like, it's a Mini-Mate! It's a Mini-Mate! I was like, come on! Forget which character it was, but that was great.
It's definitely a shortcoming of my career where even after working with them for 14 years, and they've been around for 23 years, that there's still so many people who don't know. They know what they are, but they may not know what they're called. So even when I'm giving them away for free at New York Toy Fair, I'll give out individual little New York Comic Con. I'll give out little bagged, individual Mini-Mates.
Sure.
Some people come up and be like, "I've been getting these every year. Can I get one?" And I'm like, "Tell me what they're called. Tell me what they're called." But people love them, but they're still not a household name, and I want that to desperately happen.
Yeah, well, you're again, even just from your photography as I'm swiping through, you're showing off the range of accessories, and then again their posability. Like this is fantastic. I didn't even realize they had a Kill Bill set. That is.
Oh yeah, we did a few different Kill Bill sets. We did a few different Pulp Fiction sets.
That's great.
We've done a couple of Sin City sets.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and this is the latest set. This is Series 86 for Marvel, which is the Clone Saga.
Oh, so this is the one with the Ben Reilly.
Yeah, Jackal, Ben Reilly, Lady Octopus, Kane, and gosh, I forget who else.
Those sets,
Green Goblin.
The recent sets have been amazing.
Well, I want to say hi to our chat real quick, and I wanted to start because I saw our friend Wyatt Smith, Copper State Collectibles, who's a big fan of shooting mini mates. And yes, this is going to be the giveaway for this evening. And just to give everybody a heads up, I already talked to Zach. So he's not a White Lotus guy, but this is the season finale. So I'm not cutting us off at any point, but I do. We'll have a wife waiting for me, lovingly on the couch and patiently to catch our finale before we go to bed this evening. So.
I will attest to that. She's a very patient, loving woman. That is an emphasis on the patient. Yeah.
Well, Zach, real quick, let's just say hi to some friends that are joining us this evening. So Jamie Lynn Parks, TPC, and Toy Daddies. We are going to do a lot of Toy Daddy talk this evening because Zach has been our guest nominator this week over at the Toy Pick community. Are you having fun doing that, by the way, Zach?
Oh yeah. No, there's so many people that I follow that I'm like, I really want to shine a light on them because they do such great work. But I'm discovering new ones. People are reaching out to me and like, hey, check out my work. What do you think? And I've found some really great artists.
Oh, that's so great. Because I know that we're in group chats and people are like that we know and our friends that like, oh, I got a nomination. And it's like, we know it's from it. It's been so neat. Like, Chewy, have you been enjoying? Like, I get such a kick out of that when I see different. Oh my God. Always, but like, no, I just love it. I love it. So, what's going on, Nerd88? We got Michael in the house, Trixblast Creations. We got Misty Owl. There's our boy Simon. I know he's done some fantastic work with Mini Mates and Diamonds and Marvel Select figures.
Those statues, beautiful.
Oh yeah. Rel Collects. What's going on, my man? And yes, I have one bracket that busted instantly with Kansas. I still have a Duke one that I'm kind of in right now. What's going on, Josh Brown of Josh Brown's Customs? Hello. And yeah, new backdrop. That's what I'm talking about. There's the Machu Toy. What's going on, Matt? Let's see who else is here. We got Wade Create. How you doing, Wade? Lone Wolf Labs. One more time. There's our boy Kevin. Look at this. Chewy, are you into this or what?
It's looking nice. It's looking real nice.
This was because Chewy was here in the basement, Zach. He got a taste of my insanity, and
I gave a very blunt midnight critique of Yimbonia and the infrastructure that I was seeing, and how he needs to hire some civil engineers, come in, really develop it from the ground floor. I'm happy that the Lone Wolf civil engineering team took hold and now building up something nice.
It's true. I had to go with some professionals, so so thank you again, Kev. Oh man, StreamYard messing me up. Okay, but yes, Kev, love him again, guys. Go check out Lone Wolf Labs. His stuff is fantastic. There we go, Simon with the Mini Mate Supremacy. There you go. Samurai Chris is in the house. What's going on, dude? Happy Sunday. Aurelius Delgado, hello. Wade says, hey, I got some Mini Mates for me. All right. That's what I like to hear. Use them, Wade. Use them. This is the month to do it. Vader Sugg, happy Sunday. Paul Morales in the house. Let's see. Ooh, Wade Create, that crazy 88 Kill Bill shot his nutsack. There you go.
Thank you.
Man Beast Boy, happy Sunday, buddy. Cal the Collector, I have some toys I'll be shipping you tomorrow. Everything's packed up. And yes, I am putting a couple mini mates in there for you too, man. I want everybody to join in. It's like I'm gonna get my shots. I got my turtles back out, so I'm trying to make sure I squeeze a shot in. Zach, Ray Paz is here. What's going on, dude? Let's see. It's not over yet. Oh, there's 3 more episodes. Oh, so 3 more weeks, guys, of Mrs. Yimbo waiting patiently. Let's see. Now I got to tag Zach on one this week. Actually, I took a picture. Good, Zach. There you
really?
go. So we got something from Josh coming through.
Excellent.
And yeah, of course, Kev, it was so good to see you, man. I gave him 3 hugs, at least 3. I was so happy to see him. All right, so we were talking, Chewy, about Zach's book, as you know, so fantastic. Now, where should we pivot first? Do you want to check out some of the stuff that's been featured thus far over on Toy Pick from Zach? Just to, again, the whole concept is to shine some eyes. What? Oh, you're laughing at me.
I'm just seeing this week's Dance in Yimbo. I didn't get a chance to fully enjoy it, so this little thumbnail is my first real taste of it.
I'm turning red now because like my goal is not to just play me did. My goal is to spotlight other people. So
Sure.
I'm gonna skip me dancing, but yeah, it's my new Sunday thing. But man, this is an incredible shot. So Daredevil 6A, my goodness. I think this is I was gonna say new account to me. What a heck of a picture, though. Ooh, and got some other Mini Mates action up. All right. So, Zach, see, this is why I love doing the top 10, because we do always discover new people and their work being showcased. So look at this Iron Giant. This is Misty Owl. I recognize his work right away. Spectacular. Oh, man. I'm just specifically looking for some diamond stuff. Oh, that's right. Salvage Cargo. I knew it right away.
This is a nice one.
Yep. Oh,
Big Salvage Cargo fan. I love Salvage Cargo.
Yeah, I may have let him know. It's like, your name comes up with Zach. Like, there's a few names that you bring up, and he's one of them. It's so talented.
Zach, if you ever get a chance to meet him in person, he's a really cool guy. We met him at Legion's Con, and he's just super chill and super
awesome.
Sweetest guy too. I love it.
Oh, and Cap Wolf photos, like we've loved on Cap Wolves before, but yeah, tremendous stuff. With anything, again, he crushes. Like going back to like the PVC statues that you guys put out, like he does just incredible work with everything. Whether he's posing a toy or capturing a statue, like just incredible work. So, dude, I'm so happy you're having fun with the nominations. That was all of our hopes. Like when reaching out and kind of pitching this to you. So that's so great that you're into it.
Oh yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. No, it's great to. It's great to go scrolling and see, and you actually, be able to do something with the cool pictures I see, and not just, like them.
Yeah. Well, First Strike Figs, our friend Josh, he does. I mean, I love that I get to say, wow, that person does incredible work. It makes me so happy. Here we go. Sam on Toast. That man does incredible work. We love Simon. Oh, so good. So yeah, where should we go now? We have. I'll bring you over to the diamond stuff. Let's see. Boop. There we go. So Chewy, we got to go to Toy Fair. Zach gave us a personal tour. It was really special and awesome. So where should we go? So Zach, where do you want to go in terms of things? I mean, you already know from my reaction, the land shark. I can't wait for this. Oh, that's all right. So it's ready. All right.
Yep.
It's ready for pre-order. For pre-order.
Yeah, we just dropped pre-orders on Friday for a lot of the new stuff we showed at New York Toy Fair. So the Jeff the Landshark statue, the Muppets action figures, Lips and Lou. Lips is going to change a little bit after some feedback we got. So we're going to so Lou is pretty much where he's at, but Lips is going to be a little different in final version. So put a little product not final on there, but pre-orders are open for him. So if you want to pre-order blind, it will be Lips. He'll just be dressed a little bit different.
Okay, and that's Q4 this year, so that's nice. Always love.
Yeah, most of these new ones are going to be like end of the year or very early next year.
One of the statues that really caught my eye was that Spider Boy maquette. That thing was so sharp in person, and I just recently discovered Spider Boy. Like just through the Marvel Legend action figure and briefly from the one page after the Spider-Verse, but this statue came out gorgeous.
I know.
Yeah, I don't think I've read any comics with Spider-Boy in it yet, but I think they did a really great job with this one. I think this was a Nelson Asensio design, I'm pretty sure, and I think it was an Alterton sculpt, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Very neat. Zach, what are you most excited about for yourself? Like, because I know that you're as much of a fan as a guy that works with all this stuff. So, is there anything that you're excited? I know. Again, pretending space, like your toy room is empty and you can start filling it up with all these new pre-orders. So, do you have anything that you're incredibly excited about? I mean, outside of all of it, but like, are there some things that you want to put at the top of your priority list?
Well, I love the Minimates. So I am excited about the next Spider-Man series we're doing, which is Revenge of the Sinister Six.
Oh.
It's got a Solo in there. First Solo figure that's not just a green Deadpool ever. So I'm excited about that one. There he is. Oh, there's his back. I don't know what the order or situation is.
There we go. Okay.
Also a cool new Electro. I don't think I actually own the first Electro we did, which is I think probably 10 years old at this point. So it's cool we're getting another Electro. But yeah, this, and then after this we're gonna do the new Fantastic Four: Wolverine, Ghost Rider, Mr. Fix-It, and Spider-Man. New Fantastic Four.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
Very
All right.
cool. And I love the Lord of the Rings figures. I'm a big Lord of the Rings guy. I had like a third of the pictures in my book. Not that many, but maybe like 10% of the pictures in my book are all Lord of the Rings pictures. So we got Toriel coming up. I love the Toriel character. And I think the figure is going to be really cool and really posable. I'm very excited about it. Bilbo. Love Ian Holmes' Bilbo.
Yep.
So that's cool. And then the next series is...
I was just gonna say, sorry. I love the jacket on or jacket off look. That's great.
Yeah. I think that might be the first time we've done like an interchangeable outfit piece for one of these guys for Lord of the Rings. We've done some interchangeable arms, like with different drapes for Saruman.
Right.
And we're gonna do that again for the next series, Series 10, which is Galadriel and Aragorn in his I guess the Black Gates outfit or the Pelennor Fields outfit. I think it is.
Oh, that looks great. Gotta have a Bilbo. Chew, are you into these Tron figures? I know you're a big Tron fan, right?
I've luckily gotten quite a few of them. Are these the same as before, or are these?
Yes, we're working on designing new figures for the series. We do want to do some more, but we're reissuing the first three because they haven't been available in a while, and we're doing sort of a new arcade style packaging. We did like a big arcade set with like three of them in it, the three figures in it, but we're doing individual arcade packaging for the re-release.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Awesome.
I know when I travel to Disney World, I always see it in the shop.
Oh yeah,
it's beautiful.
Oh great.
I think our friend Realm of Toys had told me he did that must be you guys, right? There's a Tron you can build, or you can put a voice box in, or that's
not Diamond.
That's not Diamond. Okay, all right, that's a different thing.
I don't know that one.
Okay,
that sounds awesome. I love Tron. I love old Tron and I love new Tron.
This one is a custom one. You can get your image on it.
New Tron action figure.
It's very similar to that, Zach, except this one will run you like $120.
Yeah, I like affordable toys. I'm a big fan of toys as affordable collectible artwork. So being able to get a cool piece of artwork for under $30, or in the case of a statue for, obviously those can be more expensive, but they are still artwork.
But
action figures are a good affordable artwork that you can pose and make it look exactly how you want it to. And so when you start getting to like $200 action figures or more than that, I kind of tune out a little bit. But I like action figures that you can collect, and not break the bank.
Right. Well, even this statue at $80 for the pre-order, I mean, especially if you're somebody that is looking for, again, the shelf display or to take some crazy shots of this and like light them up. Like, this is crazy. I love this. This is beautiful. I mean, I always drool over these.
I love the statues. I love the gallery dioramas, but sometimes it's hard to improve on any pictures that were taken by our photographer, Peter Mingus. He does a fantastic job. And this and with the backdrop on my the wallpaper on my computer was his photograph of Joe Fixit, the gallery diorama, for the longest time because it was just such a great photo. He does an amazing job. So anything I do is pales in comparison to him. But I always try to shoot the galleries in some new and different way.
Missy saying the Lord of the Rings line is so underrated. I don't think it's underrated. I mean, it's just we don't see them enough. Honestly, I've been meaning. I said this to my wife the other day. I was like, I think I'm going to take out the extended edition set. I think you're looking at 16 hours of Lord of the Rings with me. I haven't done it in like a decade. And she's like, oh, great. But it's so good. She'll get into it. I think she watched it with me again, pre-kids. Probably might have been 11 years ago. But yeah, look at that. I mean, Daredevil. We're striking while the iron's hot right now. $60 here to get the Charlie Cox show look. Oh,
yeah. This
fantastic.
is coincidentally another reissue because we did these back when the Netflix series was on, but we're bringing them back because they were very popular at the time, and so we're bringing him back. We're bringing back the Punisher, just to strike while the iron's hot.
No, absolutely, it's a great. You guys have them. They're in the chamber. If we make a little Frank pun, but there you go. Like again, like such great likenesses too. Oh man, have you been keeping up on that show at all, Zach?
No, I haven't been watching Daredevil. I'm struggling to stay current on Invincible, which is one of my favorite shows. So I'm trying to keep up, but I also watch a lot of movies. I get a lot of movies from my library. I try to get the newest ones, as soon as I can, because I don't get out to the movie theater very much.
Yeah, it's same.
But I the minute they're in the library system, I tend to get them. So I try to keep up with new stuff. And sometimes I like movies, so sometimes movies take a precedence to TV in a lot of cases. But
no, that's fair.
I usually wait until the series is over for the season, and
sometimes I'll wait and just binge everything at once. But
that's what I did with Invincible last week.
Yeah, I've got to do. Are they done now? Is that Invincible season over?
Yep, it's all done.
All right.
Oh, it is wrapped up. Okay.
Right? Like I assume it is.
I think you're right. Yeah, because I was seeing a lot of.
Can't imagine another episode after what I think is the finale. I'm pretty sure it's the finale.
Yeah. No, it is done. I have like 3 or 4 more to go, but I do know chatter-wise, it seemed like some very definitive things were happening. Maz's Toy Box in the house. What's going on? Is Diamond going to be doing that Archangel? Well, let's scroll down real quick because he's been up there. This guy.
You might have to scroll a little bit. He's one of the older figures that we haven't put out yet. But that'll be the next Marvel Select that we put out. It'll be Archangel and then Annihilus. So you're gonna be going down for a little while. You probably have to click on Marvel, but
all right, here we go. We'll go through the action figures.
I saw Sweetums coming soon, but I see he's sold out on this site.
The allotment for the site I think they sold out of, but he'll be available everywhere. He'll be available at comic shops and online retailers.
That's cool.
There's Archangel. There's Annihilus.
Well, there's Annihilus. Yeah, we'll show
I'm excited about Annihilus.
Out of stock.
Annihilus one of the first FF comics I ever read, so I'm excited about that one.
And this guy, again, people seem to be very excited. This is great look. Oh, so good. And then there's the Archangel. Again, all these guys looked spectacular on the shelf. At the toy booth, at your Toy Fair booth, as I'm trying to say. There we go. But those wings look great. The head sculpt. Oof. All right. So where else are we going? So chat. I'm just making sure I'm keeping eyes on you guys. Here we go. Oh, that's what it was. I had a friend of his had a pre-order canceled.
Amazon pre-orders. Amazon doesn't like it when items are late. So and our items are usually about 6 to 7 months before they come out from pre-order time. So Amazon tends to cancel orders if they go past a date that they have preset for a delivery. So you can either pre-order through our website or you can pre-order through say Entertainment Earth or Big Bad Toy Store, and they won't cancel orders. Nothing against Amazon, but if you have that problem. And they aren't offering it again, then you can go other places and pre-order.
Wade says, love the Dark Tower Gunslinger by Select. The Idris likeness is amazing.
Yeah, great figure.
And I don't think I can. No, I haven't. Who? Anybody else? Zach, have you read that one? The Fantastic Four annual number 6.
Well, that must be
Deep
old.
cut.
Is that the one with Annihilus in it?
It must
The one I read was during the John Byrne run when Annihilus had somebody held prisoner. I think probably Mr. Fantastic, and he revealed his face in shadow, and I think that kind of threw off some of the history of Annihilus, and I'm not entirely sure, but it was one of those John Byrne issues that was the first one I read. Okay, I have not read Annihilus's first appearance. No.
Okay.
But some people have said they like the head on the little Annihilus better than the big Annihilus, because the big Annihilus is kind of armored and metallic, and the little one is a little bit more organic. We're making it so that the heads are swappable.
Ooh.
You can have the organic head if you like that a little bit better than the mechanical head.
Oh, that is so. That is great. Well, that's been really nice. Like we've noticed the different changes, improvements, the tweaks that you guys have been making and putting into your figures. And we've always come from a place of enjoying them, no matter like they're always fun. They're always packed full of accessories. But again, something like that is really nice, and does give me the vibes of how, once again, you guys are the only company that's doing the swappable arms for Wolverine, like giving us the actual look without needing a modification or ordering, arms to swap in or destroying another toy to make it happen. Like, it's so nice that this is being included here. Was that a point of pride for you guys? I hope it is.
Do you know if you personally be like, give us your arms rights, okay? We'll do it right. Promise.
Yeah, no, I don't know if we knew that it was going to be such a big deal when we decided to do it. I know some people would like us to do an unmasked head, which we couldn't do for this particular figure, but hopefully the arms is a nice selling point. It's a really great looking figure. I'm a big Hugh Jackman Wolverine fan. Obviously, everybody is, but me too. And so I'm excited to finally get another cool movie figure. The last movie figure we did was very well received. The one for the Wolverine, I think it was. He's got the green pants on, shirtless. Really great likenesses. Some people consider that to be one of the first ones where the world really sat up and took notice of Marvel Select, just because it's one that's constantly, it goes for crazy money, and it's constantly referenced as being a really good movie Wolverine.
Ooh, Chewy, can you fire that up for me?
I can remember it in my mind, because while I don't have it, I remember it.
Do you mind finding some images for me of that one?
Wolverine, sure.
Yeah. But yeah, that's incredibly exciting. And then Maz is calling me out. That's rightfully so. I'm not a 1/6 guy. I mean, I have a couple of 1/6, but he's right. All right, Hot Toys also has swappable, but these are, as Zach is saying, these are a nice price point. We're not spending Hot Toys money today.
We will rephrase it. This is the most exclusive bare arms in the 1/12-ish scale.
There you go. Yeah, so out of Legends, SHF, Mezco, I mean, like, this is the one company that in the 112, 110, 112 scale. Who else do we have in the chat here? We got Jay Shots in the house. What's going on? One half of the Sentinels with Machu. How you doing, man? Man, Beast Boy saying one of the best values out there. Marvel Select. There we go. $30 packed in a box for the last decade at least. Misty Owl said love seeing it in Deadpool 2. He has the right to bear arms. That is right. That is correct. And here we do have, if I take this out real quick, Chewy found us. This is the one you're referring to, right? The Wolverine? Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah.
No, a lot of people like this one, yeah.
Yeah, that's... Yes.
I mean, Zach, feel free to suggest to reissue this one. I don't have it yet, so...
No, it would be a instant bestseller reissue.
And then people could kit bash it, too, to get, like, that bare-chested Wolverine close to the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. With the mask on would be very cool. Very cool.
Oh, man.
This time before Comic-Con, let's Bash them together, people.
Local Loose is here. What's up, Local Lou? He goes, I hope the Marvel Selects makes a Wreck Rap, a demon with a Venom symbiote from the comics.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, me neither. That sounds interesting. Way Crazy, is there any figure you'd like to do personally that you all haven't tackled yet, Zach? It's a great question.
Oh gosh. I do like the Hulk figures that we do, and I think that one that would sell really well would be a Joe Fixit, Joe Fixit Select. But also even just a smart Professor Hulk would be very cool. We did kind of an intelligent Hulk a while back. We did, I think it was called Unleashed. It was based on the Mark Silvestri artwork. But to do one based on like Paul Pelletier or Dale Keown would be very cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'm into that. I mean, again, I've said it. Probably, it's a great time to remind everybody that the Marvel Select, the Red Hulk and the Green Hulk, are two of the best ones that you can get your hands on. Like, they really are just two definitive looking toys. I love the two of them so very much. Apper Toys in the house. What's going on? Happy Sunday, buddy. Yeah, there you go. And the swappable hands. That smile. It's something
Look at
else.
this man meat right here.
It's so good. Maz said, I had to cannibalize an extra Planet Hulk and put a Hulk Unleashed head on him. I also hollowed out the PH head to have an empty helmet.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
Let's see. Jurassic Jesse's in the house and Collection Nexus. How you doing, buddy? Here we go. Question for Zach. As a Hugh Jackman fan, thoughts on doing a Greatest Showman figure? Legit question. Need more musical representation. John, absolutely. Musical fan. We're all here. So this is legit. Zach, take it away.
Hey, I think that would be awesome. I'm trying to think if I saw all of Greatest Showman. I think I saw most of Greatest Showman. I love musicals, and I love Hugh Jackman. I know that it would be a real tough sell. But Hugh Jackman in general. I mean, he's toy gold. So who knows? Yeah, I was trying to think of a witty reference to another Hugh Jackman movie that would needs action figures more.
Prestige.
Kate Leopold.
What is it? Is it Kate and Leopold? Is that the one about the guy who time travels and comes into the present? And then we got Swordfish, right? Isn't he in Swordfish? I think Swordfish.
Oh, he was in Les Mis, so you got two musicals.
Les Mis, yeah. Oh, gosh.
So it's like Jean-Claude Van Damme. We're doing, Hugh Jackman's greatest hits.
Yeah, just put him in period garb of some kind, and I think it's a instant seller.
Hey guys,
What's going on, Toy Father? How you doing, buddy?
how's it going, Zach?
Are you
How you
in on
doing?
this multiverse of Hugh Jackman musical action figures?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
What we
right?
got? So we got Greatest Showman. Then he was the candle person. What's the candle in Beauty and the Beast?
Oh,
Was it Lumiere?
He was
Yeah,
not
he was Lumiere.
He was not Lumiere.
Yeah, he was on Broadway. He was. Yes.
Oh,
he
okay.
played it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's like
All
Disney's
right.
Lumiere? No.
No, not the movie or anything. But he did play Lumiere. He has a story. If you guys want to hear the story, he really had to go to the bathroom, and he had no time to go. So he did a big number, and he was singing, and then he's like, "Well, I got to go on stage," and so he just peed his pants on stage as Lumiere.
Wow.
Commitment.
Did his candles go out?
yeah. I was worried. Oh. And this is great. Everybody's like, because even though it's not musical, but we know Jay Shot loves his musical action figures, such as Jamiroquai.
That's a great figure.
It is a great figure, I know.
Why?
Appertoy saying, love that Red Hulk. It's massive. Capwolf photos in the house. Happy Sunday, buddy. Local Lou says, can we see a Wendigo?
Oh.
That'd be very cool. If we can do what Toy Biz did and do a repaint as Sasquatch, that'd be very cool.
That would be awesome. Yeah. Let's see. Where else do we go? Oh, Real Steel. Yes, another
Real
great
Steel.
Hugh Jackman movie.
But
They
what's
made the
costume
robot
for
figures.
him?
I just think they didn't make Hugh Jackman. Yeah.
what's the costume? White T-shirt and jeans. It's almost like he's Wolverine again.
Oh yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah.
With a remote.
Right. Yeah, no
Control the
claws.
robot.
He needs hands with this big thing. Yep. Wade Create saying 112 Halle Berry from Swordfish. I'm with
Oh,
it.
now we're just jumping across Wade Create.
I feel you, Zach. Musical figures are trouble with a capital T. See what I did there. Hugh Jackman's wife. Hugh Jackman is my wife's favorite actor. Don't worry, it's Chewie's too. I think because of his abs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
You know, when the Peloton came out, the Peloton like tracks people's like records in terms of like output and time and whatnot. Hugh Jackman crushed many of the records for a very long time on the Peloton. Like, not only is he like a wonderful singer, actor, obviously he's like a really good athlete too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, to get in that kind of shape, that's
Yeah.
Wolverine shape? Yeah, he's setting records.
I mean, again, it goes back to like the photographers out there or the dio makers who are also good at photography. It's just not fair, guys.
be good at one thing,
One
please.
thing, you get one.
One, like, you really.
Zach, so we do have a question that again, all things considered, like because you might not be able to answer it, and that's totally fair with us. But I think it's an interesting one to mention, because you guys have been doing Invincible figures, and they again have gotten better and better and better. The last two that I have are Alan the Alien and Robot, and those out of the Invincible figures I have, like each one has like they are all great, but those last two also have like the hand candiness and the posing and mobility that like always enhances, like, we're all carry him around. Like I've brought him to work. I just love his like all the swappable stuff. So anyway, I don't know if you can, but anything? Is it a shruggy emoji, or are we just?
I'm not sure. I don't have they even announced what they're doing yet?
They haven't. Just that there was some level of involvement, but again,
Watch, it's going to be a Rexplode truck. And
well, yeah,
It's just all the vehicles from Invincible,
Yeah,
Right,
they
it
make
could
a lot of different kinds
which were
of
zero.
yeah.
So it could
the
be
alien
anything.
food
If it's action figures, if it's 6-inch action figures, and that's great. If they're doing mass versus our specialty, more power to them.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll be able to continue our line and do more characters. We've been talking to Skybound about what would be in Series 5. So hopefully those discussions are going to continue.
Excellent.
Oh,
All right,
okay.
good, because I have to get my hands on here. I'm going to bring back the
Muller twins.
that's exactly right. So let me just go
Well,
back
while you
to-
do that, I know you
Yeah.
talked about this earlier, like Zach. Now, I first of all, awesome way to put together all these photos. But what I also noticed is there's an awful lot of writing, and I know that's what you're used to. But how long did it take you to like get all the write-ups for these things?
Gosh, I don't know. I had to. It took me a while. I mean, I didn't put like a whole ton of research work. I was really just my own thoughts about each picture and like remembering where I shot it and why I chose to shoot it and my thoughts about the figure that I shot. It didn't take too long. I was working on it with the text for a few weeks, but that was also like editing a lot of the pictures because I'd shoot a lot of stuff on my phone and then I post it onto Instagram directly. And I used a lot of the filters there. So for these, I actually went back and I opened them up in Photoshop and I sort of re-edited them so that they would, look their best on the page.
Mhm.
So that's that. It took me a good month or more to pull everything together. Obviously, the pictures were shot over the course of years. There's at least a few years worth of pictures here.
Well, I don't want to. I'm only showing the first. I didn't want to go to. If anybody wants to check out, I can. Let's see. Can I? I hope I can add this to. If I can't do it in the chat here, let's see. Can I do it? Yes. All right. So I just posted the link, everybody, to Zach's book if you are interested. But there is the, as I said, read the sample. But I just wanted to give you a little taste, just a little taste. I don't know how far Zach went because I think you guys should pick this up. But this is great. Isn't it interesting, Zach, how I find myself like when I go back and look, doing this for the last 5 years, but like I see pictures and I go, oh yeah, I get transported back to that moment, even if it's just a silly, like I have a general sense of like what I was feeling, or like it really does pull you back in. There's no like toy shots I've taken where it's just like I don't remember taking that at all. Do you guys feel the same way too? Like when you go back and look at your archives?
Yeah, I mean, definitely when I look back, I think about like, mainly more so towards my early work when it was like the pandemic, right? Like those general feelings of being like, all right, this is why I did it. This is, and this was like exciting. It's kind of the milestone ones. It's the ones where I felt nothing that I feel like, wow, I dialed that one in.
All right, maybe that's fair. All right, maybe there's probably, but on the whole, you could at least kind of put yourself back. It's a nice little piece of, I don't know. They're like our little canon events, tiny little ones that can kind of pull you back in. Remember your time and place. Man, Beast Boy, love that cap. That shot was beautiful, Zach. Really, like just absolutely gorgeous. And again, that cap figure. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at Machu's comment. How long did it take you? Because I basically asked Machu that every time he does something, and then I just asked Zach that.
That is true.
I didn't really realize that, but yeah.
You know what, Zach, as a fan of toys, he's gonna get a kick out of this. All right, I do want to give a shine to our friend Machu, because two friends. So I didn't even get to officially like shower this in love yet, but Zach, our friend Machu, did a stop motion.
Oh yeah.
Using it's the Mezco Power Rangers. It's incredible, and it's in service to our other friend Duart Studios, who is doing it's insane. It's all right. Who could tell me what it's actually called? It's a Power Ranger. I'm gonna bring it up.
It's Megazord.
The MMCC, the My Mighty Command Center. It's part of Duart Labs. It's his first entry into this new kind of sense of a bigger scale diorama that is, honestly, I don't know if he says it, but it's like picture perfect to the show, and it's massive.
It's huge,
and it's perfect. It honestly looks perfect.
It says handcrafted, screen accurate, built with over 200 plus hours of manual work and 150 hours of print time. Whew. So, Zach, are you a Power Rangers fan? Are you in that? Are you a Mighty Morphin guy? I'm not personally. I respect the franchise, but it missed my boat. So, is that something that?
Whoa.
Yeah, it was a little bit after
So-
my time as a kid. But I do learning about it later on. I do have like an appreciation for the Sentai history. Like some of the older ones, like the ones that are like themed after playing cards, like I think those are great. I think seeing some of the old vinyls is very cool. I liked it when they all had capes. I thought that was pretty cool. But no, I don't think I've ever seen really more than an episode or two of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
But can you imagine that? So this is all toys. Like a friend of ours built this.
Yeah, it's
I can't it's just unbelievable.
Wow.
I can't. Oh my god, it's unbelievable what some of our friends from the community are doing out there. So Cal says, getting back to on point here, Zach, what are some of the figures you would? Oh, I guess we kind of hit it, but what would you like to see, man? Is there anything that you have been floating around? Some of the, you could just throw them out. It doesn't have to be by priority.
I did mention Tron. We were talking about Tron earlier. I'd love to do some modern Tron stuff, just because the figures they did were very groundbreaking with the face technology, but weren't very posable at all. So to do more posable Tron figures is very cool. One movie that I rewatched recently, that is amazing, is one of my favorites, is The Professional. With Jean Reno and Natalie Portman, to get like a cool 1/10 or 1/12 scale Jean Reno figure would be very, very cool.
That would be neat.
I'm sure that there's been a 1/6, whether it's licensed or not, I'm not sure, but to get a one in scale to our John Wicks, to our Jean-Claude Van Damme, to do something in that scale would be very, very cool.
Yeah.
While we're on that genre in that time of like the professional, can we do the substitute? Can you get a substitute like
Is that what Tom Berenger? Is he in that one?
Tom Berenger? Yep.
I've definitely seen it. Wasn't he also
don't
in Sniper? They probably made plenty of figures.
Sniper, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, you probably don't need to see the substitute again, but I'm just saying.
It'd be cool. Major League action figures.
Yes.
Speaking of the Berenger.
Oh
Yes.
man.
But it's because the figures that Hasbro did, the new starting lineup, were really cool figures.
Yeah.
And apparently there are baseball prototypes out there. I saw somebody had them.
Yes, Preternia.
Crazy.
Yes.
So I don't know. I don't know why they didn't keep going. Try something different. Try a different sport maybe, because it was starting lineup was definitely baseball centric, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
So to do like really nice baseball figures that you can get like really dynamic poses out of, I think that would have been fantastic. And to make them of Charlie Sheen and Wesley Snipes and all them would be just icing on the cake.
A Serrano, get Serrano
Oh, yeah.
with a mini Joe Boo.
Yeah,
That'd be
hats
awesome.
for bats, absolutely.
Hats
You gotta have
golf club covers for the.
I
bats.
need these hands.
That's Major League 2. That's Major League 2.
All right, fine. I'm jumping ahead, but still.
Tanaka. We need Tanaka.
But oh wow, I wonder if that would be all right. Because Zach, I saw those prototypes. I actually was watching one on eBay that was like $10. I'm like, all right, only one bid. I had it. I was sitting with my brother-in-law, and I'm like, all right, man. I'm gonna snipe this. And then of course I got distracted by kids and went, oh no, I missed the thing, and it had shot up to $50. I was like, all right, well I'm not spending $50 on a prototype. But I was so sad because it does look great, and I'm wondering, because of licenses and costs, like I wonder if that would be a way to produce for you guys, like something like, I wonder if that license would be easier to acquire, even though I guess it is still technically major league teams too. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely it's problematic now because they changed the name of the team. That's for darn sure.
Oh, that's true
that's
too, right?
But also with toy movies like that where they didn't have plans to do action figures, in advance, a lot of times they don't have the likeness rights to the actors, so you'd have to negotiate that individually with all the different actors, and that would be, I think that was kind of the case with Expendables. See who we could get the rights to and who we couldn't get the rights to. We ended up doing 3. We did Sylvester. We did Ivan Drago. What's his name?
Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
Dolph
Dolph Lundgren, yeah. And then we did Terry Crews. Great figures, a lot of cool weaponry. But I would have loved that line to keep going. That would be very cool. Sure. I love the Expendables.
But again, that was like an action pack. That was a Justice League of like 80s, 90s action stars.
I think you got at least the top 2. Dolph Lundgren and Sylvester Stallone. Terry Crews is up there.
Yeah, anything Statham would be.
Statham would have been good. Yeah. Statham would have been good.
Any Statham movie, the mechanic, the beekeeper, working man. I'm all for anything Statham. There aren't any Statham action figures, are there?
No,
I don't think so. But there should be. He's like this era's action. Like he's somebody I absolutely put in that top 5 of action stars. He's like throughout our adult life at least.
While we're talking about this generation's action star, we need more Gerard Butler figures. I'm just saying.
I was just about to say we need Gerard Butler, gamer. We need gamer figures. We need
Rock and Rolla, young Gerard Butler.
I've not seen that.
Oh,
yes, I love
watch
you.
Rock and Rolla.
Rock and Roller. Yeah, Angel. Angel has fallen. The Olympus.
Yes, all them. Olympus has fallen. Get him. Den of Thieves. Really.
Another one I need to see.
Oh, watch Den of Thieves. Den of Thieves 2, not that great, but Den of Thieves great. Yes, all the Olympus has fallen. Plane.
Yes.
Like,
do you know who hasn't had an action figure? Speaking of Olympus Has Fallen. Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman is
Yeah,
that
more.
He
He
should have.
doesn't have one.
He just had just
Does he?
in the last year. It was with the Batmobile. Tumblr McFarlane
Okay.
put one out.
Oh, McFarlane did one for Batman Begins. Oh, that's great. That's
Yeah,
great.
So there is one that exists. I don't have them, but he was sold, I think, through their store, and it was with the Tumblr. I think it was
Wow.
a
Okay,
special
so-
2-pack in that regard.
Not alone, huh?
Then we're done. Then we're done.
By the way, guys, here I'm gonna launch this up because I just noticed at the time because I knew this was the danger of like getting to talk to an amazing person like Zach and a buddy of
man.
ours. So I want to put this up because I told you I'm not cutting this off by any means. We're having a blast, but I did want to start the giveaway this evening.
That's
So-
right, people. Yimbo's cutting it off. Use
No, I'm
hashtag
not.
Wild
Stop
Toys in the chat.
So in honor of Zach's toy photography book, so you will be getting this amazing, incredible set that I am sad to part with. I'm genuinely sad, but
Oh, I just took a picture of that today.
I showed it off. Chris. don't
Awesome.
worry.
No, I wasn't worried about that, but I didn't know you were giving that away. That's amazing.
Well, I had something I was thinking about doing a giveaway just in general tonight, and then I saw your picture, and honestly, I went, all right, like, no, and I was like, I haven't, like, I love it, but it's someone else will be able to bust this open, start taking banger pictures, and that makes me happy. So, don't forget, everybody. So get in on that right now. So
I
hashtag
gotta
Wild
say,
Toys.
Zach has always been a big proponent of the mini mates, and then also just talk. Zach, you've really talked about like the mini mates kind of like community, how it's really interesting, right? They're really supportive. They're awesome. This was kind of my first photo that I posted as mini mates, and I will say, like mini mate supporters came out of nowhere, like, and just started
following
liking
the
it. They were
hashtag.
really nice. Yeah,
You use
yeah, they follow the
March
hashtag.
of Minimates.
I must have. I can't remember, but
No, I think you did, Chris.
They are
They-
a
they-
supportive lot. Very creative.
very supportive. It was pretty awesome.
But let me see. I'll fact check you because that's something Chewy
I-
usually
I
likes to
don't know
do.
if
But
I
I'll do
did.
it for you.
I
Lago
was
Figs
saying
in the
it's gonna
house
be-
saying hi to Zach over here. By the way, Zach, this was just a surprise. No Diamond Money Morphin, only because I'm with him on this surprise, just because it seems like a license that people can kind of get their hands on. So it's another thing that could happen, and maybe
That's
down
true. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Ninja Turtles. Anyone can. just have to ask, apparently.
Speaking of Zach, Machu said Walter Jones liked his reel. That's awesome. Again, talking about that do artwork right there. Jason Statham would be a cool fig too. Yep, there we go.
You have
marbles.
no marbles.
Rick Jones, Zach, are Star Wars Select ever coming back?
Oh,
Hopefully, we do those through the Disney store. So that was back when they had stores. So now it would have to be a web exclusive, and I'm not sure how interested they are. And a park exclusive. So if they're ever interested in doing that again, we would 100% be there. I think we have other ones designed and waiting to go. So whenever they want
That's
to do
awesome. Wade also says IP Man would be a good license for Diamond Select 2. Donnie Yen is Bruce Lee's master. Can't go wrong with the amount of side characters.
that. Yeah, I like the Ip Man movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Death Wish. These are this is when you guys were catching up now on our these were great suggestions too. Transporter, the Meg, Geostorm, AZ Toy Hunters Guild. Happy Sunday, buddy boy. 88 Figs. What's going on, man? And yes, there it is, McFarlane. We need some Charles Bronson figures. That's a great suggestion too. Luke Cage and Iron Fist would be cool, like Marvel Select characters.
Yeah.
Let's see, Jurassic Jesse did a platinum single release as well. The loadouts would be sick. Again, guys, get in. Don't just so you guys know, if I get these comments out, just so you can see me talking. Whenever I send something out, it's like a surprise box. Like this is the main giveaway, and then I just give you other toys. So there's surprises. I love surprises. So keep in mind, there's a lot of good stuff in there. So come on. We have 30 plus people in here. So let's get some more entries before we draw. Wait, Chris says, already got my mini mates. Gotta let someone else win. Oh, come on. All right, Jamie Lynn's in the house. There we go. Let's see. Would be my first and down the mini hole.
Well,
Words, syntax. Let's
no, you do you, MBB. It's okay.
just posted my 3 shots of them from me, but they were a lot of fun to play with, and the dials are very easy to come up with. Ooh, let's see what Wade did over here. Wade create. We'll share this tab right here. Oh yes, there we go.
Great one.
That's a good set.
It's so good. Zach, you'll love this. So again, as I was like getting things together, I'm sending a package out to Cal the Collector tomorrow, and like I said, I got my mini mates tub out, and my son like immediately because he forgot about him. Like he played with them a ton, and then at one point I kind of packed them all because I didn't want him to lose anything, so I put him back in their tub, and I brought him. So when I brought him up, he was like, and he immediately was Herbie. He was so excited, and that fantastic Mr. Fantastic is still my stand-in, my mini-mate likeness. I know it's another bearded white guy, guys. I know, but that's on a Spider-Man bias. I carry him everywhere, so my little Yimbo mini-mate is always with me. So great work, Wade. That is awesome. So don't forget, everybody. Hold on, let me see how we're doing here. There we go. Wild Toys. Now we're starting to get some people in there.
While you consider entering the giveaway, please, wherever you're viewing this, whether on the Yimbo Reviews Everything YouTube channel or the Toy Pick community, click like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell, all that good stuff. Make us happy.
Yeah, there's our boy Cody in the house. We need Donnie Brasco figures. That's another movie I need to go back and watch.
Wow.
That's a great... I dropped Fugazi on my wife the other day. It's a Fugazi. And she goes, what? Oh, no, was that you, Chewy? Did I drop Fugazi on you?
You dropped it on me.
On you.
Hey,
you're my toy wife, so it's okay. You're
I'm
like,
Mrs.
what?
Yimbo when Mrs. Yimbo's not around.
Yeah. Rick Jones is saying that Boba Fett is a great figure, the best. There we go. Some more entries coming in. Little Figs makes for little dials. Very size friendly. Absolutely. And I just followed Zach on IG. Happy to find a new account. There you go. Just so you guys know, I see Wesley K in here. It might be pulling from my channel. So if you're watching through the Toy Pick community, I apologize for the confusion. We just wanted to get the most eyes on Zach, his book, and obviously everything that he's been working on on behalf of our toy community. So you might need to jump over to the Yimbo, my channel, officially, for that version of the stream. So make sure you get in there, everybody. I'll give it a little bit more time. My wife, again, I gave her, I said, don't worry. I'm like, I won't go too much longer, I promise.
We got to get you out of here, man.
I know. Well, happy wife, happy life. So Paul, you too, make sure you come over to my official channel. Tomorrow night is going to be, that's where we'll do other fun stuff, including we'll show off the, as Machu said, the YouTube friendly version of that Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. So we'll share that. We'll play that tomorrow night.
That's true.
Yeah, we'll do that tomorrow night. So again, anybody that I'm seeing that is enjoying the cross stream, again, thank you guys so much. Just make sure if you do want in on this giveaway. So I'm looking at Appertoy. Come over to Yimbo's channel. Not to speak
Wesley
like The
K
Rock.
Found their way over.
Oh, good. There we go. Wesley K's in there. There we go. And Kiwi Collector, how you doing, man? So make sure you enter too. Oh, I guess I didn't technically say it should be domestic. Damn it. But yeah, it should be domestic because I'm a broke public school teacher, and shipping anything outside of this country, I don't even want to think about that at this moment. So it does have to be domestic to the U.S., and I apologize for that. Again, as we get opportunities, we will make sure that our reach is expanded. So the better we do, the better it is for everybody that hangs out with us. I know. It's sad. I'm genuinely like that. I know. I'm sorry. But that was a good catch anyway. So the Kiwi, I appreciate you being here just so that I could say that officially on the internet. Domestic. Oh man. All right. So again, guys, we'll give let's do like 10 more minutes. So I want we'll pull
sure?
right at the. Yes, I told you she's wonderful. I talked to her. She's good. She's in the know. But I'm just saying, we'll draw pretty soon. We're about halfway again, so there's a few more people in there that could jump in. No necessary mortgage throw them to ship to the deep south. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, so let's hop back over while we again hashtag Wild Toys in honor of Zach Oates' awesome book. I'm gonna share again. I did it before when Chris talked about it on a previous top 10, but I will also. Well, actually, we all can put the link in our broadcast channels, and it's also in the chat right now. So if you would like to check that out, so good. And Zach, was there anything like, if we come back over? If we come back over to. Here we go. I did want to look at some of these Invincible figures here. So this we know is Cap Wolf said that the Rexplode figure is amazing. I saw him mention that earlier in the chat.
Yeah, that one just shipped to stores a couple weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, he looks awesome.
It sold out immediately, so anybody who's any of my press contacts or photographers who are waiting for a sample, I'll do my best, but I might not be able to.
Rats. Okay, well then that's good for me to know, because that was going to be one that I'd be like, "Hi, Zach." Hi. Not to bother you, but hi.
I don't like how you use that finger. I'm just like,
What? I'm tapping. Like tap.
Put that down.
But yeah, the Mauler twin looks great too. And you didn't I see a picture from you too recently, Zach, where you did a Mauler twins shot? Am I crazy?
Yeah. I managed to finagle myself a second Mauler. I had the early production sample, but I got two Maulers that have Invincible double punch in the Mauler.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's a good one.
And I think I
actually had to Photoshop my first Mauler shot because I only had one Mauler at the time, so I had to.
Had to use some magic, the bloody trickery there. Machu said, any word on the House of Dragons figures? I know that's something he's been super excited to mess around with.
Yeah. First series is I think still a little ways off, but hopefully we'll be able to ship those pretty soon because we got three series ready to go. Nice. So series 1 hopefully we'll have out by the summer.
That's awesome. Great. All right. Well, we'll give. This will be the last, before we start drawing. So again, guys, if anybody else wants in on this, it's going to be once again, so you can hop in because I'm going to be shipping this, so you can still get it in hopes of being able to snap a shot at least by the 31st. So that is my plan. This would still be in your hands for March. Oh. I know exactly what meme he's referencing. That's hilarious. Oh, that's great. There you go. I'll play, but if I win, we spin again. All right, wait. That's fair. All right. So let's draw this. Let's draw it. Here we go. And boop. Let's see who we go. Do 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 do. Boop 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 do do do.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
It also plays into that notion that it's the last person.
It's the last person that enter.
Yeah. Interesting. That is too ridiculous. But all right, because we don't want KJ popping in yelling that things are rigged. He did. So Wade, I love you, buddy. Oh man. All right. Well, so I'll be in touch with you anyway, Wade. We'll be in touch. But let's draw one more time. Thanks to Wade. It really does.
KJ is in there.
KJ. Gene C. All right. Congratulations.
Wait, KJ didn't want mini mates? He didn't enter?
Oh, he did not. He was just chilling. So let's see. The rigathon continues. No. So Gene C, this is fantastic. So just so you know, please reach out to me over on Instagram. Unless right now you tell me in the chat that you're not on Instagram, that is the spot to hit me up. So this way you can give me your shipping address and I can get this out, and then I'll send you the tracking info and the estimated delivery date. I like to be, yes. All right, good. So excited. And yes, as Wade says, you will love them. They are so much fun. I mean, that's all I can say. What did they win? So they won. Gene C won. So again, I should probably mute myself. Here we go. So we'll take this down.
Well, give yourself like
There we go. So this is this gorgeous set. It is, again, Daredevil, Woman Without Fear. It is so rad. And Zach, I remember you saying that it's not just Daredevil in the yellow. It also has the head sculpt for, what do we call it? What's his name?
D-Man.
D-Man, yeah. Which
You
is
get
such
a nice little Wolverine mask to make D-Man.
Yes. And then at least one of the other little... No, I want to keep it surprises. I'm going to, again, spring...
And surprises, everyone.
And surprises. So Gene, are you on Instagram? Can you send me a message before, because I don't want to disappear without you letting me know. So definitely hit me up over on IG as long as you're here. But yeah, so Zach, this has been a fun night.
Yeah, thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you for the love for the book. I really appreciate it. Thank you for ordering one, Chris. That was great of you.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. Of course, like you support so many of us, like, you know, by giving us a chance to shoot photos of, you know, Diamond and whatnot. But like for you to come up with a book, like, I feel like that's a lot of talk that many toy photographers talk about, but this is one of the first ones I've seen that has been executed. And I was really excited to support you, Zach. So I'm really glad you put it out. And I like reading all the things that you wrote, because it shows that it's not just a book of photos, but you put some captions, some thought into it. And I thought it was very thoughtful. So
yeah. And just to remind everybody too, like Zach, like you broke in, like you are a writer as well as a toy guy. You know, like this is part of like you.
I was an art major in school, but I never took a single photography class. I never had the money to get a really nice camera, so I never really did anything like that. I was a drawing major because that was the cheapest art major I could be. But I primarily got into the toy industry through writing. I was working for Toy Fair magazine. I was just copy editing and then writing, and then they're like, we need you to take these pictures because we can't afford to pay a photographer anymore. We need you to be the one who is shooting these toys. So I kind of fell into it.
Wow.
So nice. Yeah, that's so great. It's so great. And here we go. Like 88 says, you've been trailblazing for toy photography. That's right. And thank you, Gene C. Definitely hit me up. That is awesome. And thank you for being a member of Yimbonia. Appreciate you. And then Wade Crate, again, thank you for for allowing for the respin. So KJ, it's not a rigathon. It's not a rigathon. Again, community effort. So yeah, this has been fantastic. And again, Zach, thank you for everything and for all of these conversations, both in person when we get to see at cons or times like now. It's just a pleasure, and I always get excited to introduce you to somebody new. And I mean, I cracked up with my brother-in-law. I'll tell you guys this real quick. I had brought my brother-in-law around at Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con this year, and I was like, yeah, this is Zach. Like, gave me my chance to be like a semi-professional in the toy industry. He goes, well, you know, not that professional. And I go, well, fair, but you did give me my first break. So again, thank you so much, Zach. You are awesome, and I hope some more copies of the book move this evening. And yeah, guys, go check out all those great things over on Diamond Select's website. So many great pre-orders are coming out very soon. And what else? We have the Toy Pig. All your nominations are up. We will be back with last Friday's top 10 tomorrow. Yep. And then we get to see how Zach's nominations all kind of fall into the top 10 on Friday. So
awesome.
There we go. Anything else, gentlemen? Did I hit it all? Did I do it? Did I hit all the things?
I think you did.
Yeah, I think you covered it all. Did. Oh, and one final plug for March of Minimates. You have until the 31st to get those photos in there. Use that hashtag. Tag all the people accordingly and have some fun with your toys.
All right. Well, thank you guys for watching along live. Greatly appreciated. And if you are catching the replay, thank you so much. Again, we appreciate anybody that spends any part of their life listening to us talk about toys. Make sure you hit that like button. It helps us out. Do all the little YouTube things. And have a great rest of your evening and an awesome start to your week. All right? See you guys.
TPC and Toy Daddies. TPC and Toy Daddies.
Toy Daddies unite, let's celebrate. Top 10 photos that make us salivate. Through the camera's eye, see the stories told. Loving toys forever, young hearts